I go by the name ANG Muda, and this is an episode of Angie with ANG Muda. And this video is about the viral picture of Ganacho posting of wearing Rashford's Aston Villa jersey, and there have been a lot of uproar about that back and forth among fans, and there's been a lot of division about it. In this video, I'll focus on three main points. The first one is going to be the player culture in Manchester United. Manchester United, for the past couple of years now, we've had a problem with signing players and the player feeling too big for the team, overpaying players, salary too much, and once you have too many of that players in the dressing room, it becomes a problem, which is where we find ourselves now. My last video, I made mention of Sancho being an example of that. And even after going through his ups and downs and his personal thing, and even Ten Hag giving him a break and coming back to Man United after all he had to go through, and the fans still supported him when he came back. And in turn, it's still I don't know, it's still one of the worst signings to me that Man United ever made. Not because he didn't just live it or up to expectation, but also because of his character. His character on and off the pitch is worse. Charlie, I'm more focused on Man United on the pitch rather than even off the pitch. I don't really care about whatever you do outside Man United. But when you are in United jersey, and as long as the season is still going on, that's what I'm interested in. And it's a bad example. And we've seen him. We've loaned him out to Dortmund. We see the outcome. We've loaned him out to Chelsea. Even Chelsea that can sign players for ridiculous amount of money couldn't even sign Sancho. And this was the player that was screaming, "Oh, freedom fighter" and everything. That's the first point. Same thing, Pogba. The salary is too much, and we make this mistake every single time. When it's time for us to sell this player, we can't sell them. Why? Because most teams can't afford to buy this player. That's the major problem. You can't sell these players because most teams can't afford to pay their salary, because we give them a ridiculous salary that they don't even deserve. The same thing we have with so many of our players. Lingard, I can go on and on, but the player culture in Man United has been a huge problem, and I don't think the team is the management is looking for a way to solve it. I don't really think so. I think there might be. I was hoping that there will be a restart during Ten Hag era, but we're still back to square one because we had the problem of Sancho. Sorry, we have the problem of Rashford during Ten Hag era, which he had to bench him. I believe it was against Wolves, and he came back on, and that was actually Rashford's best season in United. But what followed by that? They gave him ridiculous amount, even though that was the first season he was scoring up to like 30 goals in a season. We gave him a ridiculous wage, and after that season, he dropped off. That was it. He dropped off woefully, and that leaves us to where we are right now. We can't sell him. We can't afford to keep him. The manager doesn't want him, and we have a problem. And we have a fan base whereby some fans likes him because of what he stands for, and not for what he's playing on the pitch, which is the most important part of being a United player. And so fans are like, okay, we have to sell him. So we find ourselves in this difficult situation. And now to the main topic of today. Garnacho posting a picture of him wearing Aston Villa jersey of Marcus Rashford. First of all, let me start with this. You have to understand that aside from Man United being a football club, these players are also friends outside the team, irrespective of the team that they play for. And this, we have to understand the social media world and how it actually affects him in a different way. Personally, despite the uproar and Man United fans getting getting angry and everything. Supposedly so, some if you feel like, but to me personally, I don't see any big deal in that. I think during the summer break, a player is able to do whatever they want to do as long as it's not about Man United at that particular moment. Him wearing Rashford supporting him or anything you want to call it, nothing to do with Man United personally. But we're in a football era whereby the media is mixing with the football, and we have to be really, really careful. We have to be really, really careful. Him wearing an Aston Villa jersey of Marcus Rashford doesn't have anything to do with Man United. It doesn't, personally. It doesn't have anything to do with Man United, because this is the same Manchester United that will post a picture of Messi on our own platform, which he was a Barcelona player then. But while he was in Argentina with Lisandro Martinez, Man United actual official page posted a picture of him with Martinez. And we have to understand this is one of our biggest driver when Man United was still Man United. Barca was one of our biggest driver in Champions League, and we were knocked out by, not just knocked out, we are beaten in the final twice by Barcelona. But so on no stance should Man United ever post a picture that has to do with anything Messi, but they did. Again, you have to understand the media and football is two different things, but most times it collides with each other. Now let's get back to the Garnacho situation. Why I don't see a problem in all this, and we fans are focusing on the wrong thing, is that the Glazers are the one in charge. The Glazers are the ones supposed to do the right thing since the end of the season. Since we finished the season in 15th position, those are the people that are supposed to be making the right moves of buying and selling players. They haven't yet. They haven't been able to do that right. They haven't been able to sell the players. In the business aspect of the game, there was right now. They're not doing anything that's helping the team. Again, aside from Cunha, there is no real progress of what's going to come next. And you see a team, okay, let me just use it. You see a team like Aston Villa. You see a team like Man City still making signings. Man City have at least signed 2 or 3 players already. And this is a team that was fourth in the league. You see a team like Chelsea signing players. You feel me? Okay, Man City were third, Chelsea were fourth, I believe so. But that's not even the point. This team that are like way above Man United are making signings to better their team. Chelsea have already signed a striker already. In as much as I don't like the lap, but at least they're making the progress to where they think that they have deficiency in their team. The same thing, Man City, they know De Bruyne is leaving. They signed I think Ryder from AC Milan, Sheki, to the making progress on where they know that they have deficiency. Whereas Man United is just a media team. Anything about football, this team doesn't understand nothing about football, and we fans get angry over things that we are not supposed to be angry at. This kind of energy should be projected towards the owner of the team, towards the management of the team, not towards Garnacho or Rashford. Why giving them more platform for their shenanigans? Honestly, why giving them more platform for their shenanigans? It doesn't matter. If you like wear a Real Madrid jersey during your summer break, I don't care. As long as you come and play for United and you play well, and if you're not playing well, then sell him. No player is bigger than the club. If he's not playing well, then let him go. Let him go. That's it. That just sell the player. But we can't sell a player where we already lowered the value of the player. Like, oh, we want to sell, we want to sell, we want to sell. If I know that you want to sell something, why would I want to buy that thing from you on higher price? No, I want to beat down the price whichever way it is. So we're focusing on the wrong thing. If Ganacho like tomorrow, she wear Arsenal jersey. As long as the football team knows what exactly they are doing, I can sell him the next day. But are Man United ruthless when it comes to business? No, they're not. They're not ruthless when it comes to business. So that's for that. The third point is Amore. As much as I want him to be successful in Man United, again, if a team is ruthless, if the management is ruthless, Amorim, to me, I don't care what project, because they've been doing projects for God knows. I don't care what project they are working on yet. If he can deliver within the next 5 months, from August to December, you sack him. You know about the business before, you know about this thing before you sign for the team. During the January transfer window, was it, or was it in December? You know the chaos Man United was in. You feel like you're able to solve the problem. Now you have the old summer. You've come out and tell us, the fans, that you and the management have a plan. You guys have a vision. You guys have a plan of what you are working towards. So you working with them, whichever way it goes. You working with them. You know the players that you have now. It's two things. It's either you change your formation or you stick to your principle. If you want to stick to your principle and be like, okay, I don't want to adjust my formation or anything, it's just till December. If you can't give results, I'll be one of the fans against you 100%. As much as I want you to be successful in Man United, if you can't deliver by December, if there is no obvious progress in Man United by December, then you too should leave. There is no time to be like this and that anymore. If you guys aren't good enough, then move on from it. The problem with Man United is just too much for us to be giving anybody long time like that. If you know you can solve the problem, come in and let's see how you progress in solving the problem. If you can't, then let's move on. And that's the same cycle that the Glazers are happy about. That's why I said this energy towards Garnacho and Rashford should be towards the Glazers. They know the game they're playing. They do this every time. They know when the manager is underperforming, and there is nothing in place for the manager to perform. Yeah, and the fans are going to turn on the manager, which is better for them, and they can just put the manager under the carpet and be like, okay, yes, it's on the manager, let's get another manager. The same cycle again. Ever since Alex Ferguson left, Moyes, the same thing. Van Gaal, the same thing. Or Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, the same thing. The interim manager from Germany, that one too, the same thing. Ten Hag. We had this Jose Mourinho before that one. Jose Mourinho, then Ole, then the Germany manager, then Eric Ten Hag. Now we have Ruben Amorim. You see, the same thing. Wash and repeat, wash and repeat. This energy should be projected towards the Glazer. I keep saying it every single time. Let me know what you guys think about the video. I'll catch you on the next episode in Jamuda.